If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', So I told you guys the Easter eggs could potentially open up sooner than 10:30 if they did them like presents, and sure enough, they started opening up at 7 a.m. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Caden for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell on, comment below, Noti Gang. Also guys, the NBA playoffs are currently going on right now. There's a huge promo going on Underdog. If you guys use your 40% profit booster, which is still live in the app right now before the end of game ones, which are today, the final game ones, you're going to get a 50% profit boost for game 2s of the NBA playoffs. And if you keep using the profit boost every single time, if any of the series go to game 7, you're going to get a 100% profit boost. So profit boost every single time these series advance to the next game, as long as you use the boost in time. So get in, use it. Make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy using code ZERK. You get up to $1,000 in bonus funds and a 0.5 free pick when you guys sign up. You can follow me over on Twitter for my picks. 2 days ago, we just swept with the play-in games, going 2 for 2, hitting with my 60% profit boost that I got. You also get some random profit boost discounts, whatever, randomly as well on Underdog, and cashing out on my 40% extender token that I used. Last night, we got a win. It wasn't a fantastic day. We'll see if we can have a banger day today. All right, so as you guys can see, the eggs are now opening. Now, it is currently 8 a.m. EA just refuses to let me get a good night's rest, okay? Just refuses. But as you guys can see, we have 250 eggs that I have. Now, every single one is not actually open as this very second. However, that's kind of good because we can go through here and take our time a little bit. It's probably going to be a pretty long video. We're going to go through and talk about every single one of these eggs, what exactly they are, but the biggest surprise here is actually what they did with some of these, and I'm assuming it's the same thing for the hero eggs as well as these smaller ones, right? So we have the Howdy and the Shovel. So this is Tank Dell, and Shovel is Quandre Diggs, right? Here's the thing though. These cards, they're supposed to be 92 overalls, and if you guys take a look at the Madden Companion app and you take a look at the back of them, you'll see something there. But as you can see, when you open it, surprise, surprise, they're 99s. Now, I think this will fix here, I'm assuming at 10:30, but if I try to click on this right now, it's going to kick me out of the game. You see that? However, if you go to the Madden Companion app, you can actually flip over to the back of the card, and this is what it says right here, which is also, by the way, if you guys look in the auction house, how people are currently listing their egg players, because I don't think EA really wants you to be able to list them. I don't know exactly why it's like glitching out right now, but again, I assume at 10:30 it'll be fixed. You can see right here though, Mutt 25 Sugar Rush Egg Elite. This item will have ratings reduced and revert to 92 overall on the 22nd. So basically with these cards, guys, the heroes and also the smaller ones, the Tank Dell and also Quandre Diggs, they're 99 overalls right now, but it appears as though pretty much only for 48 hours. So if you can sell them, don't think it's a bad move. If you want to mess around and use the cards for the next 2 days, cool. You know, you have a lot of 99s basically. As you guys can see though, the only way to actually look at the stats is if you click on another player at that position in your item binder, you do compare, you can see these stats, but this is all that I can see as of right now. But you can see Quandre Diggs does have 99 speed, 99 excel, 98 zone, 93 man, 93 hit power, so some surprise 99 overalls. I had them in here, like when I did the value of them and everything, I did a prediction video. I said Diggs and Tank Dell based on the quick sell value are probably 92s, and they are. They are 92s, just they won't be for the next 2 days. So yeah, I don't know all the abilities and everything because I can't click on the card right now. And then guys, we also have the Howdy Egg, which similar situation. This is Tank Dell right here. And again, he is a 92 overall, but for the next 48 hours, basically, he's a 99. And as you guys can see, he has 99 speed. He's got 99, 97, 98 for the routes. He does have grab and go baked in as well. I mean, it's kind of cool. Also, by the way, I am assuming here, that carrots go away in 2 days as well when everything, you know, converts back on the 22nd here. So that's what I assume with carrots. Again, I don't know the rate. EA has not tweeted and 100% confirmed the rate. What I will tell you is we think it's 25 coins per because that's what Mully's tweeted. So that's all the info I have there. As you guys see right here, though, we have the Flying Egg. Now, these are the champions, okay? Or not the champions. These are the hero eggs right here, which I had them in as 95s. You guys see Elijah Vera Tucker again. He's a 99. You also have this Cardinal Egg right here. Let's go ahead and open this up, see what this one's going to be. Which the Cardinal Egg is 99 Sheldon Rankins. Okay, so again, that was supposed to be 95. We also had, where's the super fast one? I know I had a super fast. Yep, 5 of these. These should be Isaac Guerrero. So again, I'm assuming that he's going to be 99 overall. And again, I will showcase all their stats here. Give me a second here. Yep, Isaac Guerrero with baked-in human joystick. Okay. Were those the only player ones that I had? I want to make sure I showcase all of them. I'm pretty sure those were all the player ones in particular. So, yeah, let me showcase those. Which, by the way, guys, like I said, I thought they'd be 95 overalls, and they are. Again, if you check the MADDEN Companion app, it says they will go down to 95 overall here in a couple of days. You can see a live there, Tucker, though. He does have 99 or 97 strength, 98 pass block, 99 run block, baked in all day. Then we have Sheldon Rankins, who has 89 speed, 98 excel. He's got 97 block shed, 96 power move. And then, guys, we have Isaac Guerrero, 99 speed, 99 excel, 95 agility, 96 carrying, 90 catching, 96 change of direction, and again, baked in human joystick. I don't know the other abilities because I literally can't click the cards without getting kicked out. All right, and actually just now, guys, at 8:17, the alphabetical egg opened, and I believe some of the other player ones did as well. We'll come back and do all the lower ones so I can showcase those, but I want to go over the players first here. I believe that I have some other champions, right? Yeah, Ballhawk right here, and then I think those might be the only ones I have. I don't know. I'm filtering through right here, but let's take a look. I have the Ballhawk one. As you guys see right here, the Ballhawk is a champion. Yep, 98 overall AJ Hawk. Now, is it going to let me click on it or no? Nope, still can't click on them. And surprisingly so, guys, these cards, the champions, they're not 99s. I thought EA would just make them 99 for like the next 2 days, but not the case. So the lower ones are 99s for 2 days. These are only 98s. And if you check the back of them on the MADDEN Companion app again, it does mention that their ability buckets are going to go up in 2 days. So they're really only this good for the next 2 days. You guys see AJ Hawk, though. He does have mid-zone KO right there. And I believe Avalanche, right? Avalanche baked in. 96 speed, 96 excel, 97 hit power, only 87 zone, though. And, guys, we have the best egg of the entire promo, the alphabetical egg, which, yeah, if you don't know, it's Ceedee Lamb, baby. Of course it is, with, by the way, human joystick and double me baked in. Welcome to the team, GOAT. Oh, and by the way, I don't know how people were able to tell this. I'm guessing maybe you put him in your lineup or something, but only 1 AP, by the way, for human joystick and double me. So Ceedee Lamb, best wide receiver in the game. Yeah. Yep. Best wide receiver in the game. You're about to say Julio? Ceedee Lamb. Clears. 98 speed, 96 catching, 95 catching traffic. You can see the route running on him as well. I'm sure he's amazing after the catch. Probably has some really crazy abilities as well, which are going to go up in AP in 2 days. But yeah, Ceedee's cracked. All right, so it looks like those are the only 2 champion eggs that I had, which you guys saw me, by the way, open up every single egg pack twice, and I bought special offers. So just so you know, even if you did that, you still might not have every egg like me. I also didn't get every single one. And although I didn't get George Kittle, guys, this was the jungle one right here, which Unending Karma, shout out to you. He just tweeted me this over on Twitter. You can see Kittle right here. Looks like he has Matchup Nightmare and Grab and Smash baked in, which is kind of whatever. It basically just helps trucking and stiff arming after the catch. But he does have 97 speed, 88 run block. You can see the stats there. So those were all the player eggs that have opened up so far, guys. Now we can take a look here at some of these other ones. So starting off, let me go over what I said the value of these eggs could potentially be based off of, again, based off of the math behind the eggs. And I told you guys, again, when it comes to these eggs, you don't know how good they're going to be. You don't know how bad they're going to be. You can kind of have a guess based off the value, but like small eggs, I said these would probably be about 88 plus overalls. Now, again, does that mean they were going to be good or bad? It comes down to the odds and what you end up actually getting out of them. As you can see, though, EA, at least for the bare minimum of them, 88 would have made them pretty decent value, I would say. Yeah, they made them terrible value. They're 85 pluses. So small eggs, really not that good. Now, that being said, you could still get better pulls than 85 overall, okay? You can most certainly come in here. You could get yourself a 94, 95 overall, whatever, as get 89. But essentially, to make your coins back off of this, I think I had it at like I think it was like a 90-something overall you had to get. Actually, I think I said rather 89 plus, I said, if they made them decently good. So, yeah, I thought they'd be maybe 89 plus to be even decent value. They're only 85 pluses, so small eggs most certainly could have been better, as we do get a 93 overall Dwight Stevenson. I will tell you, though, also, we do still have Patrick Peterson here, and I did tell you guys, when it comes to Pat Pete, that is one good thing. They actually waited to put him in until today, or until yesterday, because he's still in packs. So you could potentially open up these eggs here that aren't promo specific and potentially pull yourself Patrick Peterson, which would obviously be super, super good. We do have the Ultimate Legend LTDs, and I believe when you guys are seeing this video, because I'd imagine these eggs will probably not all open up until 10:30, so this vid's probably not even going to get posted for like 2 hours after I am starting the recording here as you get 91. Then I do believe we're also going to get additional Sugar Rush LTDs in the game today as you get 88 overall Clay Matthews. Also, Pack and Play, guys. Pack and Play will not be today, just so you guys know. I did not have any time at all to pre-record Pack and Play. And on top of that, on Easter Sunday, I usually don't post Pack and Play like every single year. So, yeah. Pack and Play will not be coming today, unfortunately. So, for anyone looking forward to that, I apologize. Next week, though, you will see there. And by the way, this may be the final video you guys see from me in this setup. I may be finally moving over the setup to the new house, so you guys may have quite of a different view starting tomorrow. And also, when it comes to these eggs, should you sell, should you hold on to them, whatever, I'll tell you right now, if you're able to sell, like if you actually even can sell them, if you're able to sell like the Tank Dale, Quandre Diggs, why would you hold on to 92 overalls? I would be most certainly trying to sell those if you can. With all the other cards, I'm going to tell you right now, the market already is taking a massive hit, okay? The massive hit the market has already taken is pretty big. I usually tell people, though, when it comes to eggs, hold on to them, because everybody's going to be selling off. Things are going to get a little bit cheaper, but some things literally can't get cheaper. Like, if you take a look right now at the champions of this promo, the 98 overall Sugar Rush champions, they are literally price locked. Currently, I think it's at 392.5 thousand coins. They legitimately cannot get any cheaper. And the thing is with them, in 2 days, they get worse. So, yeah, they're just going to go down in terms of value. And also, 98 overalls regularly, right, when they actually convert to training, then they can be listed cheaper. So, for like 98 overall Sugar Rush champions, for me personally, I'm probably just going to list them because, yeah, I don't really see how they could shoot up in value at all, especially given the fact that we have the draft promo right around the corner. That's going to be coming next week as well, which is going to be even better players, more players, people that you want to go ahead and pick up, because obviously there's going to be players coming into the NFL. So, yeah, with those, I don't really feel like they're worth necessarily holding on to. Everything else, maybe you can hold on to for a couple days, look to sell then, but I won't be making a video saying, hey, sell now, because then thousands of people list their cards. So keep your eyes on the auction house, sell when you want to, all right? I'm just telling you what I'm personally going to be doing when it comes to a lot of these cards here. Probably just holding on to a decent amount of them, aside from the Sugar Rush champions, because, yeah, like I said, everything there. Let's finish off these final couple small eggs, though. We'll get into the other ones here. This is probably going to be a very long video. We do get a 94 overall Alex Singleton, okay? Was really hoping we get like a 97, 98 overall pull at least, but yeah, these small eggs really showcasing the not so good value, as I told you guys they are. We get 87 overall OBJ right there. We also do get Ultimate Legend, okay? 89 overall Carnell Lake. Can we get like one 97, 98 overall Polier, or is that like too much to ask for? We get 87 overall Cam Jurgens, and that was the final small egg. Those are pretty bad. Those are really bad. All right, and as you guys can see, I also have 26 of these medium eggs. I'm not going to open all of these right now. We'll come back to doing these, but I just want to see what overalls these are. I don't even think I gave a prediction as, okay, first one 95. That's not bad. This one here, I think these are probably like 92. Oh, 89? 89 plus, is that what they are? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Wow, okay. So we got lucky with that 95 overall pull. Yeah, so these must be 89 plus. So I thought the small, if they wanted to make them decent value, would be 89 plus. They made the small 85 plus. Medium appear to be 89. I'm trying to see if we can get like an 88 maybe if we end up getting that. But it looks like these are probably 89 plus. That is not great. All right, so now we have the other eggs to get into. So let's talk about what I thought they would be to be like decent value, and that's who they actually are. So solar egg right here, I believe this is all-star athletes, and I think I said 95 plus. So let's see, is it actually a 95 plus right here? Yes. All right, so it is about what we expected, 95 or 98, because that's all you're going to get is either 95 or 98 overall, which these eggs are actually decent if you can manage to get 98s, because obviously the All-Star Athlete cards still pretty sought after, as we do get a 95 overall Randall McDaniel. All right, I don't have too many of these. We do get, come on, give me a 98, man. What do I got to do? There we go, 98 overall Deion Sanders. These ones, I will say, look like they could be pretty solid. Since these are actually 95 or 98s, you just got to get lucky and get 98. Popular egg, these should be team of the year. These should be 95 plus team of the years. And yes, indeed, they are team of the year. And I think we just got a 98 overall champion. Nope, 97, I mean. Not a 98. 97 overall Panay Sewell. So again, the value of this, it pretty much exactly what you expected. It's just, will you get lucky enough to get more 97s than you get 95s, or get enough 97s to get the value? Old school egg, I was hoping this was 96 plus overall. Ultimate Legend, it could be 95, which there's just really not many 95, so I thought it'd be 96. Oh, they actually made it as worse as possible. Okay, so it is 95 plus for old school. That's nasty. As for the spy egg, I think I had this in for a 94 plus overall free agency. And let's take a look here. You guys can see we do get some 94s. So we get Amari Cooper. So yeah, they literally made these like overall plus ones about as minimum as possible, because the Ultimate Legend, that should have been 96 plus. And that would have been, I think I told you guys in that video, at 96 plus, okay, it made more sense because there's just not that many 95s, and it would have been a little bit better value. They went as low as they possibly could and made it 95 plus. That is definitely pretty crazy. But spy eggs right here, they do appear to be 94 plus overall free agency. So really, when they didn't have a choice, they just did what they should have done with these. And anytime they could have possibly made it even one overall less, looks like they made those one overall less. Small eggs, not great value. Medium eggs, not great value. We're going to see about these excellent ones as well, as do get 94 overall Tyrell Dodson. The free agency ones in general, like, you know, you're basically just hoping to get a champion if you can get lucky, because these just truly don't have that much value at 94 overalls. You're basically going to get like training minimum for free agency 94s at this point. We do get Tevin Jenkins right there, and this is the final spy one. Can I get a champion? No. All right, on to the Tomago egg. This should just be a 90 plus overall Genki Force. I don't think there are anything lower than 90s, right, in this promo, if I recall correctly. So we actually do start off with a 93. Okay, 93 overall Jalen Hyatt. Can we keep that up and keep getting 93s? Nope, we get 90 overall Ryan Ramczyk, who actually has an LTD that should be dropping today alongside Bruce Smith, by the way. We get 93 overall Chidobe Awuzie, former Cowboys legend. We will definitely take that. By the way, at the new setup, I should have taken a picture to showcase it or something, or, you know, put it over on Twitter by now, but would have been perfect for today with how good that Ceedee Lamb card is. Just so you guys know, you guys see I do have, oh, we get a champion. Okay, we got a champ. What do we get? 96 overall Harrison Smith. You guys see I do have the signed Breece Hall jersey that Breece sent me. Shout out to Breece. That's still going to be in the setup for sure, but I had to get one for the best wide receiver in the NFL to showcase in the new place. Ceedee Lamb signed jersey. Super, I actually haven't even unboxed it yet. Super pumped to have that in the background there, just so you guys can be reminded every single day who is better than your favorite wide receiver, unless you're a Cowboys fan. Because in my opinion, and I think majority of people's opinion, Ceedee Lamb is the best wide receiver in the NFL. Okay, I really don't care for a debate. If Dak was healthy this entire year, he probably would have been the Triple Crown. All right, straight up, probably would have been the Triple Crown. As we do get our final Tomago egg here, which is a 93 Malik Hooker. All right, then we have the yearly egg here, which is going to be the NFL Honors one, which, I mean, again, NFL Honors players, they don't really have a ton of value here, but it looks like they are 90 plus overall for the NFL Honors. Alrighty, we do get it again, 90 overall Jared Verse. We have the United, which is Combine. These should also be 90 plus overall. These are around the same range, so these should just be 90 plus overall Combine players. First one, we get Byron Jones. Not only do we get a champion, we got a Cowboy champion. That's when you know they're good. And yeah, these are going to be 90 plus overall Combine players. This one here, 93. Rising Egg, this should be 96 plus. Roster Revolution right here. I don't think it could be literally anything else than a 96 plus, which we do get something decent. 97. Now the mixed egg, these should be reduxes, and I think I had them in as 91 plus. So let's see, are they actually 91 plus? We get 92 overall, Larry Wilson. Okay, let's see if they continue to be around there. 93 Adrian Peterson. Okay, looking decent here. You're really hoping to get, of course, you know, something a little bit better, though. 93 overall, Michael Strahan. I will tell you, with some of these eggs, by the way, if you want to hold on to some of them, you can, right? Like with the mixed eggs here, you could easily hold on to these and wait for the next batch of Redux cards to drop. If you want to wait for that, I wouldn't blame you necessarily. Some of these other ones, like Ultimate Legend, you could do the same thing. You could hold on to those. If you want to hold on to the smalls, the medium, the excellence, the one that don't have, like, promo specific, you could also do that if you care to, as you get 94 overall Marvin Harrison. I actually don't think I've gotten a single 91 yet, which is a good sign. That's a very good sign. We get 93 overall Jamal Charles. So either these are 91 pluses and we're just getting better pulls, or they're maybe 92 plus, because I haven't got anything less than a 92. So that's actually pretty decent right here. We get 93 overall Kyle Long. You guys let me know. Am I getting just lucky here or what? We get 94 overall Jair Brown. All right. Really hoping to get like a, you know, more 96s, possibly some higher overall ones. You get 94 overall Josh right there. I'll do one more of these. We'll come back and rip through the rest of these after we go over everything else, but I didn't even get a 91. Also have the Egg K-Egg. These should be 96 plus overall AKA players. So let's see. Are these 96 plus overall? We get a, yep, 96 overall Sweat right there. I don't think there are any 95. I'm trying to remember if there are. I don't think there are, right? There's no 95 overall. Oh, no. They did do it. Yep, 95 overall. I forgot there were 95 overall AK icons. So, of course, they... All right. Not getting the big animation there just scared me because I thought it was about to be a lower overall piece. But, yeah, those are 95 pluses. They made it as worst possible. And we have the excellent eggs here. So let's see what overalls these are going to be. My hopes are not too high. We get 93 overall AJ Green. Okay. Let's see if we get anything lower than a 93 here. Are we going to get like a 92 or something? Yeah. 92 overall Ray McLeod. All right. Not phenomenal. Excellent egg. We do get something decent right here, though. We get 94 overall Justin Simmons. So I'm assuming that the excellence are 92 pluses so far from what I've seen. Looks like 92 is the minimum. Yep, 93 overall Larry Wilson. Brother. Okay, and we get ourselves a 92 again. And as for the extravagant guys, before we go over the LTDs, because they're actually open now, we'll see if we can click on them maybe, but the extravagants, I said these could be 96 pluses, could be 95 pluses, really could be either, and yeah, they made them as worse as possible, and again, did 95 plus, so... Egg value, in general, with small, medium, large, extravagant, whatever, they made them about as bare minimum as they possibly could. So it really just comes down to pack odds. Right, so now, guys, we have the LTD ones to get into. Let's take a look here. As you guys can see, we do have the Chef Egg, which is Buddha Baker. It is LTD, and it is going to quick sell for a minimum of 350,000 coins. Buddha Baker right here, baked in reinforcement, and I do believe mid-zone. Again, guys, I can't actually click on the card. It's going to boot me from the game, but Buddha Baker right here, you guys see 90 man, 98 zone, 95 hit power, 98 speed, 98 excel. Looks pretty good, and some decent abilities baked in. Then we have the Powerful Egg. This one should be Walter Jones right here, taking a look at the baked in abilities and everything on this card here. What are we going to have on this card? Oh, it should be pretty good. Edge Protector. Not Secure Protector. And again, taking a look at the stats here, Walter Jones, he does have Edge Protector, not Secure Protector baked in, so that's not phenomenal. But I'd imagine he gets other good abilities, 99 pass block, 98 run block, 96 strength. And by the way, guys, if these eggs do end up converting, or carrots convert at 25 coins per, instead of selling the champions for 392k, because you're going to take a tax, you'd be better off just quick selling them, honestly, and like holding onto the carrots, but that is assuming the carrot conversion rate is actually 25 coins per. And if EA doesn't tell us before it converts, there's no way for us to truly know. We just know what MuttLeaks tweeted out was the suspected rates. And guys, we do have the dynamic egg right here, which is Anthony Richardson. This card is very good. Okay, this card is very, very good. The baked in abilities have already been tweeted at me, but you guys can see right here, he has Tank and Truz baked in. That is cracked. And by the way, right now, the LTD players appear to be actually quick selling here for carrots. And now the card art's loaded on them, so maybe we can actually click on them. But they appear to be quick selling for carrots and not coins. again, I don't know, okay? I don't know if that's gonna change when everything goes from carrots to coins, maybe, or carrots to training on the 22nd, maybe then the quick sell for 350K. I cannot officially say. I am not EA. I do not know. Anthony Richardson, though, 96 speed, 99 throw power, 97, 94, 96 for the accuracies, with baked in Truz and also tank. Depending on what other abilities he gets, it might be QB1. And the final one, guys, is going to be the Hacker Egg, which is Jeremiah Wosu Koromoa. I'll try to click on this one and see if it'll actually let me click on it since the card art's now loading. As you guys can see, though, we have a Jeremiah and... nope, still can't click it. If you guys take a look right here, you can see Jeremiah Wosu. He does have 97 speed, 98 excel, only 86 block shed though, and I don't know what his coverage stats are, but he has tackle supreme and reinforcement baked in. So yeah, I would say the LTDs, Walter Jones appears to be the worst one, to be honest. Maybe he gets, you know, some good 0AP abilities, but again, those go up in 2 days, so he's by far the worst one. The other ones look pretty good. Champs and LTDs look pretty solid. Now, I think the biggest question that we pretty much all have right now is basically, do these cards actually quick sell here for 25 coins per carrot? Or are carrots going to convert at 25 coins per? Because if so, there's a lot of potential stuff that we could be doing right now with the market. And in terms of value, right, like Walter Jones, okay? Coin quick sell is 350K in these LTDs. I'm assuming that when carrots go away, okay, these LTDs are probably going to quick sell for coins. The thing is, they quick sell for 17,440 carrots. If you times that by 25, that's 436K. So that's actually higher value. However, if you times 17,440 by 20, you get 348,800 coins. So literally just under what their normal quick sell value is. So again, are carrots 25 coins per? Are they going to be less than that? Are they going to be 20? Because that makes sense with the value here of the LTDs to the coin conversion. And if that's the case, then it changes everything. So honestly, I don't really have any advice for you guys on what you should be doing with all your players, because again, should you rather quick sell than try to sell the champions for being locked at 392K? Well, if they end up converting at 20 coins per, you would have been better off just selling them in the auction house. So there's literally no way for me to know what to tell you guys to do. All right, guys, so those are all of the eggs. That is everything. And yeah, like I said, in terms of like everything going on right now, there's definitely still a little bit of questions around the carrot conversion and all of that there. So we do have some more cards that should be dropping today around 10:30. I do believe we should be getting another batch of cards here. Like I said, the LTDs, right? Because they're not actually in the game right now. We should be getting both Bruce Smith and also Ryan Ramczyk. So I may actually be back later today with that video, but I do want to post a video now, showcase what all the eggs are, everything like that. I know that I couldn't go over like the abilities and the champions and the LTDs, but I literally can't right now. And it's 9 a.m. So I'll be back later today. We'll try to cover everything then. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like on it, hit that sub button down below. Make sure you check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZIRK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Let me know what you guys think about everything. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.